Hey everybody, Anthony 4B4 Diesel. We're just here with a Techstream software on a laptop. Just wanted to quickly show you something that we're doing. So John, if you want to go ahead and go through the process, what people need to click on. For me, I like to have the seat belts off, the seatbelt warning. If I've got the seatbelt, if I'm going really slow on the tracks, low range, and I need to really maneuver myself and get up high and see at the high part of the windscreen or over to the side, and be able to sort of see what's going on the track. Some people might think it's not safe to have the seatbelt off, but I'd rather have the seatbelt off and see where I'm going and not drive off the side of the track and not need the seatbelt, as opposed to leaving it on and I can't see. Well, I just keep driving, risk it for the biscuit, and we all die or have serious injuries. So for me, I'm smart enough to know when I've got my seatbelt on or off. I don't need a beep, 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 beep to tell me. And I know a lot of people hate that beep, 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 beep. On the Hilux, we did a video showing you how to do it. So this, we'll talk about Techstream in a minute. So what do we got to click over on the left there? Customize setting. That's it. And then warning. That's it. Might have to double click. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. So on the Hilux, we did a video showing you how to do that. And here, see it says select customize parameter. And see the top one, that's the low battery warnings on. We've already changed it. Driver's side seatbelt warning buzzer, front passenger side seatbelt buzzer. We've already turned it to off. So, John, do you want to just click on for a minute, just so we can show people what will come up? Then it'll pop up saying something, if function to change your seatbelt buzzer, whatever. It'll say if you want to do that, then you click next, and it'll obviously update that software to on. Let's change it back to off again just to show everyone. And if everybody thinks this is high-tech stuff, this high-tech stuff you can get pretty cheap. People have been able to obtain these leads and software off eBay, places like that, for about $40 for over a decade. I'm not up to date with the latest. I don't really use Techstream. We're just having a bit of a muck around with the vehicles here. Subscribe, turn the bell on if you don't want to miss out on some important stuff that's coming soon. If people want to turn their e-jars off for off-road use, we can probably help you with that. We've got some other equipment there that we're trying to develop, some solutions on Prados and Hiluxes. Like I said, we'll announce it here. We've also got a cheap engine there. If anyone needs a cheap engine for whatever reason, you've cracked a piston and you can't afford the new engine, we've got an engine there that's got new pistons in it ready to go. That's your cheapest, decent way out of it. Get in contact with me if you ever need a new engine or a engine that's had the pistons replaced. So Techstream, is that right? Is that the best place to get the lead, John? Just get it off eBay or something like that? Or is there other?
Yeah, eBay is fine.
What do you got to pay to get that? What's the average price?
Around about $50.
$50, yeah. And it comes with the software, or is there somewhere better to get the software?
No, it does come with software. It's not always that easy to install it.
Yeah, so it can be, yeah. That's why I don't use it, I think. You know, some people have a bit of trouble. If you're tech savvy, you're good with computers, or you know someone in IT. I reckon about every fifth person works in IT, don't they, these days, the way things are going. Anyway, just a quick video to show you that. That's how we turn off that. And bada bing, bada boom, we'll catch you on the next video. All right, hang around. We've got a little bit more. Now, we've gone into the customized parameter. What was it? Windows, second down on the right. Windows we selected. And see on the left here, we got 4 items saying off. The bottom 2 we're going to turn on because we want a PW, power window up with transmitter, and power window down with transmitter. So if this goes to plan, what's going to happen is, do you want to click those bottom 2 onto on, please, John, and make that happen? Thanks, mate. And what should happen now is, if it all goes to plan, and sometimes you do these settings and they don't work depending what scan tool you use, but Techstream's been really reliable, as you can see, works every time. What should happen now is, when you're walking towards your car on a hot day, when you leave the beach and you know it's been sitting in 40-degree heat and it's smoking hot in there, probably 70 degrees in the car, you can hold your unlock button. Not only will it unlock the car, but it'll take all 4 windows down, allowing that hot northerly or whatever breeze you've got to blow through the car and start it cooling down. And obviously when you get to the car, you're going to start it up, put the aircon and all that. Now, same thing, you know how when you get out of the car, the bloody kids leave the window down a bit, you can hold the lock button and it'll put all the windows up. So handy little functions to have. I think they should be on automatically because nobody's really holding their lock and unlock button for it. It's about 2 or 3 seconds from memory. So yeah, handy little function to have on. That's how you do that. Let's see what else we've got for you. All right, here we are. All right, we're also going to go into wireless door lock at the top. You know, when you unlock the car and if you don't open the door within 30 seconds, it locks on you again, and sometimes you need a bit more time. This is the one where you can select 30 seconds, 60, or I'm going to go 120. Thanks, John. Make that happen. Thanks, mate. Beautiful. All right, a bit of how to use Techstream. We're going to have a look at the data, the live data in a minute as well. So hang around. That wasn't the end of the video before. It's just, this is unplanned. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll just keep adding to it. And those that watch, learn and gather information. Beautiful. What next? This is a GX. We've gone into air conditioner, and I don't think this has got the setting, and I don't think it automatically goes on to recirculate, but a lot of vehicles do that. So this is another bit of software you could use to adjust it so that it doesn't automatically go on to recirculate like a lot of the climate control vehicles do. So something you might be interested in also. Since we're at it, we thought we'd show you the live data and just show you the information you can see on here. Are you able to touch the brake pedal and the start button at the same time while I've got this camera in the way? So just having a quick look on a cold engine. You see the calculate load, you'll be able to see what the normal readings are. This has got all the data. It's not like a scan gauge. It's more like a workshop tool, but it's cheap, so you may as well have one. So you can check your feedback value. You see it down the bottom. Injection volume 13. Cold is ridiculously low, to be quite honest. It's too low. Makes me wonder what's going on. This engine could have some problems yet. Feedback values down the bottom there, minus 4.3. That's not really a good look, is it? Minus 4. And that's why I thought we better check this one out, because it has been a bit noisy. So sitting around during the C word over the last few years probably hasn't helped it. Have a look at the readings at the top right, feedback 2, 3 and 4. Also looking at the main injection period around 670. Very slow to refresh. This is one of the downsides to Techstream. Very slow on the fuel pressure and the injection period refresh rate, or refresh rate on anything really, is but that feedback value on number one's coming down, minus 3.3. But look how low the injection volume is, down to 10. That tells me we've got problems. So don't always think because the readings are low everything's okay. I'll be checking this out once it warms up. Could be even lower than that, and I think it's going to get another set of injectors because it hasn't sounded right. They were changed at about only 90,000 Ks ago. So possible bad fuel, maybe it's been sitting around, I don't know yet. Injection volume's already down to 9, that's way too low. And we've got a minus 3.5 on number one, so interesting stuff going on here. Anything else to take note of, just have a look at that EGR positions and stuff like that. You can see the percentage at the bottom. Target EGR position and actual EGR valve position. Yeah, keep an eye on those throughout this video. Okay, so you can see the coolant temp's only about how many down? 7 or 8 down, I can't count at that distance. On 41 degrees, and look down near the bottom, fourth one up, injection volume already down to 9.3. So sometimes, this is why I say you've got to replace injectors by averages also, because sometimes you've got problems where the readings can go down and go the other way. And it looks like number one injector, not ideal, but always replace in sets. Oh, look down the bottom right there, that's a bit odd. Target EGR position 0, actual EGR valve position 0. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. So, you know, that's Techstream. That's a few of the things you can do with it. It's a handy little tool to have. It doesn't cost much at all. Unfortunately, you can't remap your ECU with it and stuff like that, which some people might like to do. But we've got the equipment to do that as well. Not that we recommend it, and the 7mm plate works well, but if anybody does want their EGR completely switched off, just shoot me a text message on the right day at the right time, and we'll see what we can organise for you. Obviously, that would be around Melbourne, just local, Melbourne, Victoria, you know, within, what are we talking, within 50 Ks of Melbourne, something like that, and we can send someone out to make that modification for your off-road use only. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, turn the bell on. You probably don't want to miss the next video because there's lots of information in there. Bada bing, bada boom. Catch you on the next one. See ya. Well, I think that's about it. Other than, looks like we might have to changing a set of injectors. Going to give you a bit of a history with this one. So, the vehicle was obtained at 200,000 kilometers, driven for a while, a few bigger trips and stuff. I think it was about 230k the injectors got replaced. So I'm not too sure why we've got these really weird readings, but it has been noisy. So I have been meaning to check it. I wasn't planning to check it today. It's just the way it turned out. And it looks like it's going to get a set of squirters. They are also responsible, in all my experience, not only when the reading injection volume and the main injection period and the load and everything goes high, but also when it goes low. So very unusual though for full DLC injectors that were brand new. I'll say only a few years ago now. I'm going to guess around 2018 sometime they probably got replaced. So 5 or 6 years, so a bit less than that. It's just really odd. This doesn't happen. If you're getting readings of the injection volume going lower, not higher, it's something to take note of. It's going to be very rare, but you're probably going to need a set of injectors. There's nothing else here that I believe is going to cause that. So we'll probably go ahead and do that. We'll show you the readings in another video. So like I said, subscribe, turn the bell on, hit the like button if you learnt something, trying to help you here, and catch you on the next video.